just wanted to update you on some cool stuff happening in my indoor garden. So these are two of my African violets that I purchased, African violet leaves that I purchased to propagate from, I think these came from bloomlovers.com. Anyway, I had bought a whole bunch. This whole thing was just leaves, if you watched the previous videos. And I bought these in November because it was my birthday. And so I bought a bunch of more African violet leaves to treat myself. And normally it only takes like about six weeks for these to emerge, but it took all this time. So I finally got some babies, and these are the last two that remain. And as you can see, this leaf is just about had it. It's just at its end. And this one is also declining. It's starting to get some spots, and it's not as firm as it used to be. Meanwhile, I put some Curiosea seeds in here because I forgot to plant them. And I knew that if I put them outside somewhere, I would forget them. So I put them in here. So I got to transplant these pretty soon because, light requirements for these and these are very different. So I'm going to need to do something about that immediately. Meanwhile, I have these other babies. These came from this plant here. I bought this plant at Garden Center, and as you can see, this leaf, this mother leaf, has had it. And I still haven't divided these. I think there's there's at least two in there. Two plants that need to be divided. It's probably like 3, maybe even 4. Anyway, I just watered all these, so they look a little damp. And this is also some of the same as the previous leaf I just showed you. Again, they are so far gone, not far gone, but so grown that the mother leaves are just about spent. Meanwhile, I want to show you my lemongrass. I don't think I showed you this. Like, the last time I went to the Asian market, I bought some lemongrass. They usually come in packs of 3, and they're usually not rooted, but I like to put them in the water. Around springtime, I like to buy them and stick in the water, and then they get roots, and then I get a nice set of plants to put outside. And my cat loves it, so she gets to chew on lemongrass as much as she likes. I don't know if you can see this here. This is her chewing on them. And, it's not a big deal because this is a very robust plant. One year I was able to, I should say once, I was able to get some lemongrass to survive 3 or 4 winters. I'm not sure. I think it was a long time, whatever the case was. And then the only reason it died is because I just neglected to bring it inside for the winter. Meanwhile, I had some orchids here that the flowers faded. I clipped back the dead stems, and here's some new ones that are coming along. This one is almost open already. This is very fast. I like this one. This is one of the ones that I purchased for $5 at the garden center. It's a cute little leaf shape, kind of compact. Flowers are small, but I mean it's like multi-stem. It seems to just want to keep blooming and blooming. And this one over here, also from the same garden center, purchased for $5, discounted. This flower, I guess it wants to open, but it's just kind of sitting there like that. But I think that the plant's already got the signal that that flower is dying, because here comes another baby. And this one over here, I cut the stem off, and there's another flower and sprouts. So and then you have this one here. All of the flowers have bloomed out. They're all open and looking gorgeous. Sweetness. Very vigorous this plant is. And I wanted to show you this thing here. This is supposed to be a pothos, but I was talking to a friend of mine Sunday, and she was saying that pothos is actually a type of philodendron. Even though they call it pothos and they make it seem like it's a different genus, it actually is philodendron. But this is not focusing. Anyway, I wanted to show you that it has like a grayish, these leaves, these spots are kind of gray. There you go, that's a little better. I've never seen that before, so this here, this is a true philodendron, I guess, for sure. I have one in the bathroom that's a lot bigger, but I finally took some cuttings, and this one is doing really nicely. I have this Norfolk Island pine. It would do so much better if I took it outside, but then it would be enormous. So I kind of keep it indoors so that it'll sort of limit its growth. It would be a lot bigger and a lot more lush, but yeah, I don't have the space for it to do all that, so I keep it inside. And then we have this over here. So this one here, this African violet, never did recover. The crown rotted or something. It just kind of self-destructed in there. And it's got all these little side shoots, which let me move some stuff around. It's got all these little side shoots, which I don't know what to do. I mean, it's kind of doing the same thing. I don't know if you can see in there. This is what happened to the original crown. The center leaves, they just start to turn brown, and I don't know. Meanwhile, the rest of the leaves look healthy, but the blooms are not. They're kind of stunted. So if it does bloom, the blooms are stunted. I don't know what to do with them. That's why I was sort of happy to see this happen, because these are the babies from this plant here. So I'm hoping that with the next generation I'll be able to get some good blooms. It's a lot of plants, a lot of babies. This orchid here, I don't think it ever bloomed this year. It never bloomed, but it's getting all these little babies on the side. Focus. Focus. It doesn't want to focus. Anyway, there you go. So it's getting all these babies, had this baby here, and I pulled it off, perhaps a little prematurely, because now it's suffering. The center leaf died, and let me just pull this out. Oh well, this little root though is still alive. The main root here died. I don't know. I was getting a little too happy and I pulled it out. I probably should have left it. These I will definitely leave for a while. There's like another one down here that emerged more recently. And this one here was around the same time as this one. So this one got left there. And I'm glad I did leave it because, yeah, this one's not faring too well. So hopefully they'll just keep growing and do well. And then you got these over here. These are doing okay. They're kind of just doing their thing, not progressing, not declining. I guess they're kind of in a rest period, which is fine. This one too. This one just finished blooming. This one had well, let me show you. Yeah, these flowers here, they lasted all this time, and then I think 2 days ago they just were all, the stem turned yellow and the flowers wrinkled up and shriveled up and died. So it was very sudden, but that's how it goes sometimes. Actually, that wasn't the one. This was the one that did that. This one here. This one here has a pretty pink flower. Excuse me. And then I have this other African violet that my husband bought me. Yeah, I had a nice flush of flowers. I think it's getting another flush. But actually, these are not really another flush. You see, these are stems from the first flush that came when I first got them. So I think I need to just cut off these old stems because they're not really doing anything, and maybe they might be just taken away from the plant. Alright, so here are my little miniature African violets. This is the one that's, I think, the white one. This one's really doing very nicely. They dry out so quick, especially this time of year. And I have been having to, be mindful of that. This is the blue one. And it's getting a similar kind of situation in the middle there where, focus. Doesn't want to focus. Anyway, oh, there it goes. You can kind of see the leaves are looking a little bit deformed. They're not quite, they're not dying in the middle, but they're looking a little deformed, a little bit stunted. Yeah, I don't know. It could be that they're getting a little too much sunlight. I don't know. I don't really think so. They get like maybe a couple hours of sun in the morning, and then the sun moves. So, meanwhile, this is one of the ones that I bought from. What's the name of that plant? I think it was an Etsy seller. Puny plants. That's what it was on Etsy. This is Duchess. I had 2 leaves of this, and the other one, the leaf broke and died. So I was left with this one, but it's not doing anything. I don't see anything emerging. Like I said, it was all the excuse me. It was November when I purchased these leaves for my birthday. I thought I would treat myself. I mean, the leaf actually has grown. It used to be maybe a third smaller than this. I don't know if you can see, but the leaf has kind of cupped. It's grown like a kind of cup shape. It used to definitely be more open than this. But yeah, you can see that some spots have developed on it. It still seems like a fairly strong and robust leaf. I don't really think that it's gonna like suddenly dry up and die, but I don't know. I mean, these things seem to happen kind of suddenly sometimes, but meanwhile, nothing's happening. I'm not getting any leaf out of there. I mean, any baby, so I don't know what to say about that. I'm a little bit upset because it's been all these months, and so whatever. I'm just gonna let them stay as they are. I'm gonna try to repot these babies here because they need to, like I said, they have different light requirements than these Fusariaceae. And then I want to show you these orchids here, which have been sitting in this window all winter and spring. I try to keep them rotated so they can get some different sun. Anyway, but yeah, these didn't bloom last year, or yeah, this past winter I should say. As you can see here, they got some damage. This was sun scorch, and I guess they're just recovering now. So, maybe they'll bloom soon. Let's see.